Hi everybody, my name is Anne and thanks again for joining us here at Challenge to Change. I get to lead you through a short practice today. What we'll focus on is opening shoulders and then the front and the back of the heart. So an energizing practice. Hopefully you are feeling good today, feeling healthy, well. Where I am right now, the sun is shining. It's a beautiful cold morning. So hopefully there's some sun shining whenever you are watching this video. If you're ready, let's get started. So I'm going to start in this kneeling position, resting my sit bones on the back of my heels. If this doesn't feel good for your body, feel free to start in an easy seat instead. So here's an option for you as well. Once you find your opening position for our practice today, close your eyes, sit nice and tall, and then start your breath. Your palms are going to be resting wherever they'd like to today. So your palms might be down, resting on your legs like mine, might be up, you might be finding a mudra of choice. You decide. As we sit here and breathe, set an intention for your practice. What is it that you need to cultivate and to create in this space for yourself right now? How can you share the benefits of your yoga with others, even if you don't have many others that you're physically in contact with right now? What can you do to spread your light? Share your heart. Good. Take 2 more breaths right here with that intention in mind. And then open your eyes and we'll get started. If you were in an easy seat, I'll have you come to kneeling now. And if that's not the best position for your knees, feel free to roll your mat a couple of times. Otherwise, you can do this next set of poses in that easy cross-legged position as well. So you choose. Wherever you are, reach your arms up high. Exhale your hands to your heart. Good, let's do that one more time. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. Good. Inhale, open your palms wide like you're reaching from wall to wall, and then spread your fingers, lift your heart up and out. Maybe you look up, maybe you look forward. Good. And then start to make a couple of rotations with both wrists at the same time. Do 2 or 3 in one direction, then switch directions. Mine are cracking today, I don't know why. Good. And then now push your palms away like you're trying to push each wall farther away from you. Really activate the heel of your palm. Push into the heel of your palm. Feel the stretch through your forearms and your fingers. Wow, good. Another breath in. Exhale, let your hands fall to your sides. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms wall to wall again. This time palms face forward, so mine are facing you. On your inhale, you're going to spread your fingers and puff your heart and chest forward, almost like a cow type of position here. And then on your exhale, round out through your spine like a cat, and then bring your palms together. Clasp all but your pointer finger and reach that toward the front of the room. Tuck your chin, round through your spine. Good, we'll do that again. Inhale, expand, puff the chest open, squeeze shoulder blades. Exhale, palms together as you round out. Tuck your chin. One more time. Inhale, puff the chest, lift the heart. Exhale, palms forward and together. Good. Inhale, reach your arms up to the ceiling again. Now on your exhale, reach for opposite elbows. Good. Try to keep your head and chin lifted here. We're going to come into a side stretch. And if kneeling isn't feeling good for you at any time, feel free to find a seated position, something different. We're going to lean off to the right first. So you notice my hips don't shift, only my upper body beyond my shoulders. can look up, you can look forward. Good, come back to center, come to the other side, lean left. So you should feel that all through the tricep, that armpit, and then that back of the shoulder area there, good. Inhale back to center. Good. Come to the right again. Back to center. Come to the left again. Good. Back to center. Drop your arms. If your shoulders are already feeling that, roll the shoulders 1 or 2 times in each direction. We're going to take that same position, but behind our backs. So you're trying to find those opposite elbows behind you. If you can't, just reach for the forearms. That's perfectly fine. Good. So rolling the shoulder blades down and toward each other on our back. Belly's in tight. From here, we're just going to lean our right ear toward the right shoulder for a neck stretch. And if you don't feel much, behind you, you can take that right set of fingers and just gently pull the left elbow a little bit. Good. Come back to center slowly, and then left ear comes to the left shoulder. Maybe you're deepening the stretch by taking that left hand and applying pressure to the right elbow. Good. Come back to center. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling. And then exhale to hands and knees, to tabletop. Spread your fingers wide, tuck your toes, find your first down dog of this practice. Pedal out through the feet, taking a couple of breaths here. Good. And then bring your feet down so that they are still, and then take your left palm underneath you and across your belly to reach for the right calf or right behind the knee or the thigh. So really deepening the stretch in the legs. Good. Left hand comes back to where it was. Now the right hand reaches under, across for that left calf or knee or thigh, maybe ankle for you today. Good. Bring the right hand back. Look forward, bend the knees, and then walk to your forward fold. Good. Hanging out here for a couple of breaths. If you prefer ragdoll in a forward fold, feel free to take that. Or adding a little bit of movement here, that would feel good. Come back to center. Inhale, half lift, palms to your shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly rise to your mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open palms wall to wall again. Palms facing forward, mine are facing you. Breathe in. Exhale, twist to the right. Good. So try to keep your arms nice and long, your fingers are spread, and do what you can to keep those hips facing forward. Look at that back palm for one more breath in. Exhale to center, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fingers wall to wall. Breathe in here. Exhale, twist left. Feel the energy coming out of your fingertips. Keep your hips forward as best you can. One more breath in. Exhale to center, hands to heart. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step to plank pose. Take a big breath in your plank. Knees can be up or down. And on your exhale, lower knees, chest to chin, or chaturanga. Inhale to your upward dog. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift and lengthen up through the heart and the neck. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now here's a great point where if you'd like a longer practice, feel free to come through that sun salutation A a couple more times. So you can pause the video here, and then you can always meet me back then as you're ready to move forward. Inhale, lift the right leg up high to the sky. Exhale, bring the foot forward. Set the back foot at a 45-degree angle for warrior one. When you're ready, inhale, lift up, reach up. Sink down into the front knee. Maybe smile a little bit. Good. Now from here, take a breath in. And on your exhale, we're going to open to that wall-to-wall arm position again. So you're reaching with palms facing forward. Breathe in. On your exhale, bring your right arm under the left, crossing at the elbows for eagle arm position. So if this doesn't work for your body today, you can reach for opposite shoulders, giving yourself a little hug instead. When you're ready, look up, lean back just a little bit. Keep the bend in the front knee. Feel the back foot firmly planted on your mat. Breathe in. On your exhale, start to bow forward, bringing the elbows toward the knee. Might challenge your balance a little bit. Take one more breath in. Exhale, hands down around the front foot. Inhale up to warrior one more time. And on your exhale, we're going to open into warrior two. Keeping a bend in the front knee, beyond that front big toe, arms are now wall to wall, but palms facing down. Back leg is strong, straight. Flip the front palm up with me and inhale, reverse your warrior. Keep your legs strong and steady. Exhale, side angle. Bring that elbow to your knee or reach floor to ceiling. And then extend the top arm over the ear toward the front of the room. So mine's coming right toward you. Good. Keep that heart lifted. One more breath in your side angle. And then take your hands down, turn the back toes forward. We're stepping together to forward fold. Ooh, feel that in the right side. Pedal out through the feet, shake the head, yes and no. Before we come to the other side, let's do a little twist here at the top of our mat. So heel toe your feet until they're about as wide as your mat, maybe a little wider if you need to feel a little more connected to the ground, to your mat. And then we'll let that left palm stay under your gaze. This is a great pose too. If you need a block, you can put that right underneath your bottom hand. So feel free to use a block or a prop here as well. Once that arm is set, inhale, reach your right arm up toward the ceiling. Now knees might want to bend here, that's fine. If you can, start to keep lifting those sit bones for straighter legs. Good. Not locking our knees out, keeping a micro bend in your knees. To stretch your shoulder a little bit more, turn the palm the opposite direction. Bring that palm to the low back. Good. Work on lifting the top shoulder, the heart. Maybe you're looking beyond the right shoulder like me. You could be looking at that bottom hand as well if that feels better for your neck. Take one more breath in. Then exhale, unwind back to center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Keeping your knees and feet wide. Inhale up to wide-legged mountain pose. And then exhale, hands to heart. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Right palm underneath your gaze. And inhale, the left arm up toward the ceiling. Reaching from floor to ceiling. Reach up and down at the same time. If you'd like to add that half bind, turn the palm the opposite direction. Bring it to the low back and then open the shoulder and heart even more. Notice if these sides feel different at all. Completely normal, just something to be aware of. Good. Last breath in. And then exhale, come back to that wide forward fold. Start to heel toe your feet back underneath your hips and inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down, step to downward facing dog. Option 1 is to stay here. Option 2 is to come through a vinyasa, which is what I'll lead you through. So stay here or follow me, inhaling into plank. Exhaling, chaturanga. Good. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side and leg, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, the left foot in between the hands, help it up if you need to. Back foot at 45 degrees for warrior 1. Inhale, lift. Good. Settle into the side, keeping that front knee bent. Turn your upper body and hips toward the front of the room. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then start to open the arms again, wall to wall. And this time, left arm comes under the right arm. Again, twisting so palms meet or finding opposite shoulders. And then lift the elbows a little bit more. Lean back. Breathe in. Exhale, bow forward. Use the muscles in your core as elbows come to meet the knee. Try to keep that left foot bearing your right foot bearing some of the weight. Good. Breathe in. Exhale. Unwind those hands, bring them down around the front foot. Inhale up, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Bending now deeply into that front leg. Back leg is strong and straight. Flip the front palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle. Good. You can extend the bottom arm completely or rest it gently on your thigh. And then extended side angle, reaching that arm to the front of the room. Open the heart, the shoulder. One last breath. Exhale, hands down, around the foot. Turn the back heel up and meet this time in downward facing dog. Both feet to the back of the mat. Shake out, pedal out what you need to. Good. Bend the knees and look forward, and then step or jump, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, hands to heart. Coming into eagle pose, again, opening up the back of our shoulders, back of our heart. So we're going to ground down through the right foot first, and then cross left leg over the right. So eagle is pretty difficult for me. You can keep it as a kickstand like I am. You can lift the left toes off the mat. Maybe some of you can wind the feet behind the calf. Kudos to you if you're able to do that. So whatever you're choosing to do with your base, feel steady, and then we'll open the palms wide. We'll take left arm under right arm. Same option to reach for shoulders if you need to. And then find a focal point in front of you. Something steady for your drishti. If you want to challenge yourself, you can start to sink down a little bit, keeping your spine long. And if you're feeling really playful today, I'm going to invite you to come into warrior 3, keeping your arms. So kick that left leg back. Whew, my right side is on fire. Good. Kick the left leg back. Reach your palms toward the front of the room, toward me. Breathe in. Exhale to stand and release the arms. Nice job. Whew. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart to get started. Other side. So left foot stays down. Cross right over left. Kickstand, foot lifted, maybe wrapped around. When you feel steady, open the palms, the arms, the chest. Bring the right arm under the left. Bring palms together or opposite shoulders. Keep those elbows lifted and settle in. Find your steady breath to keep your body steady. Experiment with this pose. Maybe close your eyes. Maybe sink down really low. Maybe do something different, I don't know, with your arms. Bring your elbows to your knees. If you're finding that warrior three with me, start to unwind your top right leg, kick it back. Find a new drishti beneath you, beyond your mat. Lift the leg. Breathe, reach your arms forward, you're almost there. And then bring the right foot down, unwind the arms. Nice job. Inhale it up. Exhale, float down, forward fold. And then sway side to side. Maybe let those arms just kind of dangle a little bit. Good. And from here, we're going to sit down onto our bottoms for cow face pose. That's not a pretty name, but it's one that feels really good. So I'll give a couple of options here. What we'll do is we'll take that left heel toward our right buttocks, and then we'll try to cross that right knee over top the left knee. Now, if this doesn't work for you, you can be halfway there, a third of the way there, do what feels good for your body. But one nice gauge is to attempt to get those heels back towards your buttocks. Good, knees face forward. Good. So this is where I am today. You're gonna sit tall, maybe smile. Come back to your breath. Whew. And then to really get into that right hip, maybe you start to fold forward a little bit. Keep your spine tall. We're not rounding into this pose at all. This is another pose too where if your knees are pretty far apart, you can stick a block underneath that top knee to support that leg while you feel the stretch. Good. Gonna stay here a few more breaths, but add the upper body now to it as well. So keeping your legs where they are if you can. Inhale, reach the arms up. Then we're gonna add a tricep stretch. So that right arm comes down, bend at both elbows, see if you can find fingertips. If you have a strap at home, feel free to pause the video to grab that strap. I should have mentioned this before. And then push the head into that top tricep and really feel a stretch. So a lot is going on in this pose right now. Try and breathe into it. Try and breathe ease into your body for one more breath. Good. Then release the arms first. Help the top leg off the bottom leg. Send them both straight out for staff pose. And just take a moment in a really gentle forward fold. Take 2 cleansing breaths. Good. We'll come into the other side for cow face pose. So this time the right heel comes back first, so the right knee is down. Bring the left leg on top. Again, you're going to notice a difference in sides, or you'll likely notice a difference between each side. Totally normal. So bring those heels as far back as they'll go. Again, stick a block or even a blanket, fold it a few times underneath the left knee, if that would feel good, and breathe. Keeping your spine long, maybe it helps to close your eyes. Maybe this side you know you need that slight lean forward. If you started to bring your body forward, come up tall again. Inhale, reach your arms up. This time, exhale, left hand down, bend both elbows. Try to find fingertips or grab your strap or anything rolled up, even a sweatshirt or a t-shirt rolled up, and grab each end. Good. Push your head into that top elbow. Stay lifted. One final breath in this pose. Good. Release the arms and then help the top leg off the bottom. Bring both legs forward into one more forward fold from staff pose. Good. And we're going to come onto our backs. I'd like you to bring the soles of the feet together here. Let the knees fall open. And then lower yourself all the way down to your backs. Good. So reclined bound angle or Supta Baddha Konasana here just for a moment. Instead of a happy baby, we're going to come into another variation of reclined bound angle. So bring your feet up, keeping them touching, and then reach behind your ankles or maybe your shins, and then pull your heels in towards your groin muscles, and then knees fall out. Good. So if this feels okay, but you know happy baby feels really good, go ahead and take that instead. But this is just something a little bit different today. I want you to ground the back of your shoulders down into the mat. Pull your heels and your ankles down a little bit more so that you feel your entire spine touching the mat, completely neutral. Good. You're going to release that and then bring knees together and in toward your chest. Rock side to side. Good. We're going to complete our practice with a twist. So we're going to take eagle legs in our twist. It's only fitting. So open the palms wide out to a T and they face up. And then cross your right thigh and knee over your left. And if you can find that bind here where your foot hooks your calf, wonderful. If not, no big deal. Breathe in, again, right over left. And then exhale, knees to the left. So if your feet come apart or that bind comes apart on the way down, that's perfectly fine. This is a pretty deep twist. So if it doesn't feel good to have those legs wound together, go ahead and simply stack them. Good. Now unwind the legs, stack knee over knee, and inhale back to center. Good. Left leg crosses over right, hooking the ankle if you can, or the foot. Breathe in. Exhale, legs to the right. Good. Unwind your legs, stack leg over leg. Bring your legs and knees back to center. Hug them in one more time. If there's a final pose you'd like to take, feel free. And when you're ready, lay your body out in your Shavasana. Legs long, arms falling to your sides, or maybe they're resting on your body today. While you rest here in Shavasana, I'm going to come to my seat. Start to deepen your inhales and your exhales. Wiggle your fingers and your toes and let your head fall from side to side. Hug your knees into your chest now and come to rest onto the right side of your body. Pause there for a moment, being grateful for giving yourself this time and practice today, for everything that your body does for you, and for those that you share all the benefits of your practice with. So slowly come to meet me in a seated position, spine tall. Now on an inhale, we'll reach our arms up to the ceiling. Exhale them to hand to heart center. Thank you for joining me today, everyone. Namaste.